Can we stop doing this?
First name, you can say the middle name.
Okay.
Don't say the last name together.
Okay.
Okay. Annabeth.
Jean.
Lepke.
Bree.
I'd like to name the baby Jennifer June.
So the name that we picked is River. But yeah, her name is Story.
Name that we picked out for baby number 2 is 3, 2, 1. August Jacob Howard.
We decided to go with the name Sarah.
Baby girl's name is Aria Maya Wade.
So this is the name of our baby girl, which we are so excited to reveal it to you.
His name is Orion. Name is Prince Faith Ayla.
Gather first.
This is Limmer Brecken.
Linroe Brecken Taylor.
Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica. I'm a stay-at-home mom comedy/commentary channel. And today's video, as you can tell, is all about people oversharing about their children, and in particular, sharing their kids' first names, and people share their last names too. Can you even believe it? So let's just hop into this. When I decided to do this video and then I hopped onto YouTube and saw that creators of all sizes make these videos, I could not believe it. I have watched these people for years who've shared this type of information and I've never enjoyed it, but people who have like 500 views or 1 million views, they share this information too, and it's way too much. And oh my gosh, the research was enough to make me go absolutely crazy because these people take so long to share the information, and even if you go to the most viewed part of the video, they still take forever. I think where the obsession for these videos comes from is that style of video of baby names we love, won't be using. And while I do like watching those ones, I don't like watching something that's pertaining to that specific individual. Like, this is the kid's name, because I don't subscribe to this kid's channel. I subscribe to a channel of the parents because I like them, not necessarily everything that they share. And what I've come to learn about family vloggers is I think they're just people with massive egos who want people to love and obsess about them. Because, for example, if you look at Erin Williams, I really like Erin Williams, but she used to be on Big Brother, right? So she went on there to seek fame and attention and then create a YouTube channel after that. So that's what I find interesting, is that I think a lot of these people do have like an ego, which we all have egos, but I'm just pointing them out in particular because they're the ones oversharing their lives online. So I looked up online what could be done with the information that these people share, like their name and their birth date and all that kind of stuff. And apparently you could create identity theft with this information. So this is something that family vloggers should be aware of, influencers should be aware of. The reason why you shouldn't do this is because people can steal your kid's identity and do some really terrible things. And also, they share the outside of their house. So then people learn where they live, and then situations like the one I'm about to share happen.
Take 2020 off. It was like we disappeared. One of the hardest things, we've been on YouTube for 12 years. And for us to just vanish it's serious. We have left out of the fear of our life. Literally.
The safety of our kids, like our house, our everything we have.
Most of you know, at the end of the day, we're just a family. Like, we are literally a mom and dad with our kids, and nothing is more important than the safety of our family.
Now, I don't know much about Roman Atwood. I just know he was a massive vlogger and he shared like most of his life. But I think this is absolutely amazing because most influencers you see, they'll never admit it, but they keep sharing their kids online because the money matters more than their kids' safety. But creators like this are so amazing that they decided to stop sharing their kids online because their kids mattered more. So we really need to be aware and stop supporting creators who overshare their kids and then they seem scared about privacy, but then at the same time they keep sharing their kids because their kids are their content. Like, this is not right, and I am so proud of people like this. But then, unfortunately, the internet is forever, and people like Jenna Marbles, who left YouTube, I can't remember when, so I'll just write on the screen when she left YouTube, and that was a massive deal that she stopped making content. She had a freaking stalker show up at her house at the beginning of this year. Can you believe it? That's actually so insane. So yes, she was a massive celebrity, and I guess still is a massive celebrity. I don't really know anything about that with her life right now. I don't know if maybe she started making content again, but that's absolutely insane. So like, also what comes with this is just thinking long term. So you have to think long term when you're sharing content online. So when I was starting to share a little bit of my life online, I was trying to think long term as much as possible because I don't want people to do bad things with the stuff that I share. And yes, it could still happen, but we have to try to be mindful of that and not share too much about ourselves. And with the sharing of names online, what also has to stop is sharing your kids' information, like how old they are, what school they go to, their interests, and then doing it on the front of your door. If you look at these creators, it ranges in size. There's one with 92,000 followers, 198,000, 48,000, 339,000, and there's people with a lot more followers as well. I could just make this go on forever of how many people are sharing their kids' information. It's absolutely insane, especially sharing the front of your door. Like, this is not safe. And I was talking to my husband about this, like, there has to be a law for not sharing minors, but he says that infringes on freedom of speech, which is that law that got shot down in whatever state that was. I can't remember, that I posted about on a short. But the thing that needs to change is the having to pay your children for them being in a percentage of your content. I believe YouTuber Headlines talked about there's a state where if they were in this many percentage of your videos or posts, you had to put money aside for your children. And I believe that's the only way we're going to get change, is taking it literally out of the parent's pocket, because they can claim that they put savings away for their kid, but until you are forced to legally, I think that is what's going to change everything. So I think just talking more about it, and then unfortunately public shame actually can do a lot too. So talking about these creators, writing on their posts like, don't share this, don't share that. Yes, a lot of them do delete their comments because they don't want the negative energy or haters to be on them, but it is not right. And even people who have like 40 followers are doing this and their accounts are public. I found so many. It was unbelievable how many people share their children online. I could not believe how many people share this personal information online. So people like to do it for their memories or whatever. Just create a private group on Facebook or a private family photo sharing stream on a cloud with your family that you can share that. But where does it come from that we need people to be like, oh, your kid is so cute, blah, blah, blah? Because yes, I want to post my kids online too, but I don't do it. I don't do it because I'm just like, I know it's an ego thing of mine that I need people to like praise me for my kids being cute. Like, that's kind of fudged up, you know? We just need to share it with our family. And I don't have like anyone that I'm really close to. So I desire that too myself, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth it in the long run to share all this information. You can take the pictures, you can make an album, make an email. It's just, we need to find solutions, and also just stop supporting creators who are doing this, because things happen, like the 8 passengers, where shit is happening behind closed doors. We have no idea what's happening, and this is just wrong. And then also the dark web. Like, we have to be real. People have to stop ignoring. It is a real thing. Real things happen. People share images. It's gross. And then there's just stalkers and just like normal, regular, crazy people who can access the information, find out where you live, find out where kids go to school. They know their name, they know their birth date. And that is such a safety issue that is so wrong. Okay, so wrong. But anyways, that is my little thing for today. A nice little short video talking about this. Please let me know if it bothers you as well, or do you share your kids online, or whatever you want to talk about in the comments, you're free to talk about here. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope wherever you guys are, you're having a fantastic day or night whenever this video goes up. Bye guys.